The King and the Sea by Rudyard Kipling. After his realms and states were moved to bare their hearts to the king they loved, tendering themselves in homage and devotion, the tide wave up the channel spoke to all those eager, exultant folk. Hear now what man was given you by the ocean. There was no thought of orb or crown when the single wooden chest went down to the steering flat, and the careless gunroom hailed him to learn by ancient and bitter use how neither favor nor excuse, nor aught save his sheer self henceforth availed him. There was no talk of birth or rank by the slung hammock or scrubbed plank in the steel-grated prisons where one cast him, but niggard hours and a narrow space for rest and the naked light on his face while the ship's traffic flowed, unceasing, past him. Thus I schooled him to go and come to speak at the word at a sign be dumb, to stand to his task, not seeking others to aid him, to share in honor what praise might fall for the task accomplished, and over all to swallow rebuke in silence. Thus I made him. I loosened every mood of the deep on him, a child and sick for sleep, through the long watches that no time can measure, when I drove him, deafened and choked and blind, at the wave tops cut and spun by the wind, lashing him, face and eyes, with my displeasure. I opened him all the guile of the seas, their sullen, swift-sprung treacheries, to be fought, or forestalled, or dared, or dismissed with laughter. I showed him worth by folly concealed, and the flaw in the soul that a chance revealed, lessons remembered to bear fruit thereafter. I dealt him power beneath his hand, for trial and proof, with his first command, himself alone, and no man to gainsay him. On him the end, the means, and the word, and the harsher judgment if he erred, an outboard ocean waiting to betray him. Wherefore, when he came to be crowned, strength and duty held him bound, so that not power misled nor ease ensnared him who had spared himself no more than his seas had spared him. After his lieges, in all his lands, had laid their hands between his hands, and his ships thundered service and devotion, the tide wave, ranging the planet, spoke on all our foreshores as it broke. Know now what man one gave you I, the ocean.